I'm sure you guys will come at me and tell me, blah, 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 blah. You can just keep your blah, 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 blah to yourself. Alright, guys, here we go. 564 seconds until we start match number dos. I'm all caught up. Ooh, life's good. Again, shout out to Anuj, 50 gifted members. Hitman coming in with his own membership. Hitman OP2. OP. Alright. We're still at 530. I expected to look up and see 5 seconds left. So, G9, we got some extra time with you. So, do what you gotta do. Do what you got to do. Did you guys notice that in 1 week we're going to have 3 new weapons? We're going to have that beautiful A-dub coming out of the bonus path. And then we got the P90 and the lucky spin. I don't know about you guys, but lucky spins are not lucky for me. And then that M4 coming with the guilt set. Ooh, the fire M4 looks so fire. Here we go into match number 2. We're coming up from the Southern Farms, Los Leon, straight through Los Leon, through La Patita minus Generalis, to the east of Hacienda del Patron, west of Truck Stop, over the top of Cruz de Valle, Toramunda, and dumping off at the wall. So any AFKs will be cheeky nuggies for the teams up in the Toramunda area. So let's see what's going to happen now. And I see a lot of teams jumping off at that very start of the flight path. We've got Thunder Beast headed down to Bartona. And let's see, it looks like we got 2 teams headed over towards Puerto Paricio. We got Brick by Brick with the 4 sexy frogs. Looks like Made Nepal and Exceed. If you look down here, Made Nepal, Exceed, and the Ice Elves all have the same drop spot. Makes you wonder if they've got the same coach. Look at this. All these right on top of each other. So let's go down to Self. See what Self is doing over here. He does have... Oh, he's got 2 snipers. Oh, that's me on a drop, guys. That is me on a drop here. You don't like snipers, I can just give you pistols. And of course they get ARs and shotties, and you know how that goes. So let's see what's happening. See if he can stay alive right on over here. He is over here with Toxic. Let's see, is Toxic alone? Yes, he is. See, getting ready to throw that down. Oh, he picked up a Tommy gun when I was looking away. I was still trying to check in on the zone because we're going all the way to the north. Look at that. Very, very far north. We got a 20% of the zone up to the north beyond the wall. Winter is coming. Alright, Toxic now pushing up on Self. And he finds a UMP. So now he's got a Tommy gun and a UMP and a shotty. He drops the Tommy gun for the shotty. Yeah, I think he's had every weapon known to man in his hands this point. Alright, so we still have this going on. Let me go ahead and put that on up there like that for you. I think we can scroll in on this map down below too, because they're mostly north to south on this zone. Self still holding off the push, letting him come up these stairs. And there he is right there in front of himself, still trying to get those shots down the stairs. And hello everyone, and a happy Monday night. Here we are with the Jurassic Era Monday Night Cash Scrims. Shout out to Jurassic Era, Peachy, and all the amazing staff over there for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you gotta do is type RAR in the chat. Get that screenshot over to the Jurassic Era. Discord server, and your name will be on the wheel of names. You gotta make sure that you are a park ranger manager to be able to see the giveaway channel to post your screenshot. But let's get through these slots tonight. In slot 3, Mad Esports. Slot 4, the Rust and Peace Department. Slot 5, Equinox. Slot 6, Manic. Slot 7, Team Entity. Nexus OP. Now where's Ace? Oh, there he is right there. I was about ready to say. You guys taking turns not being here? Slot number 8 to be announced. And here's Claus right on time. Right on time. Slot 9, almost there. Slot 10 for Glorious. Anuj P. Hello, Anuj, my chat. Hello. Slot 11, Zone 0 Zenith. You guys know I stumble over that name so much. Slot 12, Equinox 0. Slot 13, Parasite. Para6fo. I see you. Slot 14, Abyss Evil. Ooh, I like that name, boys. I like it. Here it comes. 15, Thunder Beast. Zaza. 16, Game Over. Alright, see you later. 17, Rich Esports. 18, Made in Nepal. 19, Team Control. 20, Ice Elves. 21, Always on Top. I see you, Spidey. I see you sitting there. 22, the Golden Eagles. NAG. Oh, money. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened to my shoo-shoo? 23, Infinity Reapers. Hello, hello, boys. 24, Urza Esports. Hello, my muted grape. 25, the Tiny Warriors with big sticks. Hello, everyone. Yes, I did have my cappuccino. You guys can already feel that, I'm sure. Anuj B. Anuj. Hello. Hello, Anjo. Hello, I see you. Good. Hello, everyone. Come on in and grab your towel. This is going to be a packed and sweaty scrum. Are you guys ready to sweat with me? We are 2 minutes past hard start, and I think it just flashed up there. I was looking the other way. Hopefully everything is on right. Almost feel like my sounds might be a little delayed. Yeah, I think my sounds are delayed just a little bit. Let me fix that really quickly. Come, get off there. Alright, let's get that back up there and working right so you guys don't have to sit there and watch the gun shoot, and then all of a sudden it is shooting. Pew pew. Alright, guys, come on, let me in before it starts. They go. There we go. Oh. Oh, that one. Oh, that would have been bad. I've been in that slot one. It is not fun. It's hard to cast when there's no sound. It's hard to cast when I'm running around trying to stay out of these sweaty boy scopes. But I made it. Should be good now. Yeah, now it's good. How's everybody tonight? Did anybody have a really good weekend? Do anything fun? We are headed into match number 1, guys. We do have 4 matches tonight. We'll be doing Miramar, Erangel, Rondo, and then back to Erangel. Uh-oh. I missed a memo. What was that? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I was fixing it, Peachy. I'm in. Peachy got all sweaty. Laser not there. Oh, yeah, I realized. Let me move that over just a little bit. Looks a little off. So you can see we've been doing some housekeeping. And let me get my map up there. There you go. And whoops. I meant to hit. Let me get the map screen up there. There we go. Alright, so we are coming in from that southwest edge, pretty western edge of Sosnovka military base, going across that northwest side, over the East Bridge gas station compound, and all the way over to Lepovka. I don't think we'll have any AFKs on land. It does look like they should drown. Hello, Peachy! Go almost there, she's saying. Almost there. Alright, I'll keep an eye on almost there over here. Let's see, almost. Let's go with 11. Peachy! Almost there, 11. Almost there, 11. Well, I'm in a good mood. Alright, so yes, Peach has been working really hard behind the scenes, Peach and I, so hopefully you guys like the setup a little bit better and you'll stop saying I can't see. Alright, so let's see. We've got Rich Esports off. Parasite is off the plane. We do have, who is this? Equinox over here with Team 6. So 5 and 6 Manic are right here on the ferry pier, so we might have a first fight right on over there. So let's go and see where Peach's team is headed. Looks like almost there, headed up towards that Yasnaya west or eastern edge. Got the Thunder Beast right over here with Team 11, 0. Zone 0 Zenith. They always get me. Alright, they got the Rest in Peace department with Always on Top down in Milta. So we got some fights going on already. But I think your boys were almost there. I think he can see Team 16 game over. Lasty. I think 11 is watching him over towards that. Right in front of him. We might be able to see that. It looks like we've already got a couple of vehicles for almost there, and he might be on top of this right at the same time. I do think that, yeah, we're gonna be watching a fight, so let's get on over here really quickly. See what 11 can do. Is game over. Steals his buggy. That wasn't very nice now, was it? Hello, Ghosty! Greedy Bobini noise. Ghosty Mamosti. Rawr yourself, Ghosty. Rawr. Alright, so let's get on over here really quick. Let's just check in on what is happening down here in Ferry Pier. We do have Team 5 and 6, which are Equinox and Manic. Ooh, the 20 Warriors taking on Team Control. Where's... Alright, let me scroll on out just a little bit. There you go. I think you should be able to see everyone that you want to see a little clearer. Alright, now let's go ahead and head on over to Milta, see what kind of mess they're making. See what kind of mess they're making in the oil spillage over here. So let's see. It looks like Always on Top. Hello, Spidey. Hello, Spidey. I see you. Alright, let's get on over to the Spiceman. I am the Spiceman. Ooh, we got a Puppet King over here too. Hello, King. Oh, we got a king, we got a captain, and a twisted Spider-Man. Captain King Twisted Spider-Man to you. Green, the title says Thursday. Oh, alright, I will fix that during the break. Sorry about that, Peachy, I'll fix that. Oh, Spidey, no, Spidey, I'm sorry. I'll fix that, Peachy. Sorry. Alright, let's get on over to, oh, I think that is it for Always on Top. So, it looks like Twisted was able to get 2 of the eliminations. But now here comes Team 14, the Abyss Evil. And it looks like they're coming up and around on that off angle. So, we got one covering from the top, but we also have one coming around the side as well. So let's see if we can figure out where he went. Oh, they're just going to go ahead and rotate on into zone. But I do think that we're going to have some issues over here between Team Control and the Infinity Reapers. It does look like the Infinity Reapers are getting into position to go around. And let's see. Oh, it looks like Control just got found. Hello, Mohammed. Hello. Let me fix this really quickly. And Monday. Alright, Peach. The title should be right now. Sorry about that, Peachy. I was trying to hurry. I was a little late. Alright, so now let's see what's going on. We do have JPK coming right up and in on 90. Ooh! He did have a clear shot of 90, but 90 was able to get out of there just in time. Oh, but Nix finds 90 with that nade. So now we got Neon. Neon coming up and through. I think he's a bit too far away. Who is that on the backside? It looks like Rags might be over there. Oh, it's a completely different team over there. Let's go on over here, find out what is happening. Yes, Trippy. Oh, Trippy did have the one knocked. So now Nehan is the last one still standing. And there goes JPK right in front of Nehan taking those shots right on over. But he also has Nix coming on down on top of him as well. So now let's go. Let's see what's going to happen next. As they are all coming right up and in. All 4 of them are back up under their feet. Here comes Nix driving around on that backside to try to find Nehan. They know that Nehan is in this compound, and you can see Lexus driving right up. If you look in your upper right hand corner at that little mini screen, you can see that they are all just getting into position right around Nehan. Nehan getting his thoughts together. Was that a nade that just came in? I think I just saw a nade. Oh, it's smoke. Alright, so I knew I saw something thrown in here. So it looks like all 4 of them are going to be pushed in. Here comes one right in front of them. And right up in. Let me go ahead and switch that map screen over and give you guys an idea of what's going on. And we're going to go over to the Golden Eagles. And I think we just missed this fight. And that was the Abyss. The Abyss Abyss Evil. So now let's go ahead and figure out what else is going on. I'll put that map screen up there nice and big for you guys so you guys can see where your teams are, because we still have 20 teams and we do have another team over here. So let's see what's going on with this fight. We have Team 24, Urza Esports, and they're right over here with Rain Esports. Rain Esports coming on down. Coming on down. Let's see, we got a random over here. Random coming up and finding Team 24 on that roof. Demon right there on the roof. And there goes the Mutant Grape. I saw you up here. Let's see, what are you doing over here? He's coming right up and through. He's hot. He's got 2, 3 of them from Rain Esports. Vortex is able to knock one out as they came right up and around. And there goes Urza Esports. Murrah out with 3, or taking out 3 of them. So I'm going to be able to get them picked up. And we are in this blue, or we are in the blue, but we'll be able to get pretty close. Let's see, to be announced as, it's not signed to God, that is Team 16, game over, just to their north. And we also have Thunder Beast coming on in, getting pushed in by Team 11, Zone 0 Zenith. You can see all that at the very top. And now we do have another fight over here. Let's see what's happening. almost there, and it looks like Mad Esports. It is Mad Esports on the outside. Meow. That was last week. 11. Here you go, Peachy. Your boys are on the screen again. We got 11 keeping an eye over onto Balik and Noob. I don't see. Yeah, it does look like Vagabond was able to get picked back up, but Noob coming right on down around right in front of 11. 11 trying to get those shots right across onto Mad Esports. Guys are going down. Noob coming up and around. 11 is trying to get on out of there. Make sure that Noob doesn't just come on up and run him over, because here comes Vagabond from the other direction too. And did he get him? I thought that... Ooh, and there goes Wiz. Wiz is out. So now 11 is the last one still standing. Oh, and the nade takes him down and out. And look at this elimination feed. We haven't even caught up yet. So we are full of teams and fights. And you can hear that there's another fight going on. EB back in the action, guys, coming right up and in now and trying to get the shots over onto, who are you even fighting with right here? This is the Ice Elm, right up and over. EB hopping on out. No, this is not. This is Zone 0. Zenith. There's one still standing for Zone 0. Zenith, it is invincible. Invincible, staying down along this backside, but it does look like we got Rain Esports pushing right up and in, and let's see what's happening. Oh, they turned right back around for that loot, so I'm not sure if he's gonna get seen, if he's gonna be trying that 1v4, so let's go. Let's see if he knows. Oh, they know he's down there now. Look at this. He's taking those shots. And, oh, the tire squish. EB with that tire squish. And I think we're done with that. I think we're done with Potato Hill. Let me put this up there so that you guys can see now what is going on. Hello, Mesh. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. Alright, so we got the Infinity Reapers pretty much stuck in the zone. Let's see, who is Bangu? Who are you? Team 17, Rich Esports right on over here. We got Gold Leaf, Scarface, Kunjan, and Bangu. Who's Bangu? Alright, guys, to be announced coming right on in, and it does look like they're getting pushed on in to zone with Team 16 right behind him. Game over following him into zone, and I'm sure that they probably saw him, but I think there's a pretty good chance that they did. Look at Claus up here trying to get those shots down on him, but game over, using that ridge line to stay out of their scopes. So there it is. They definitely knew they were getting followed on in. Alright, so we're going over towards that 12-pack area along that lighthouse ridge line over by the lighthouse, the old lighthouse, if you guys remember that. Don't know how many of you remember the lighthouse being over there. And let's get on over and check in on Game Over. Game Over coming right up and in, and I think they're going to be finding some people, so I do think that the to be announced may be following them on in. You can see that they're going straight through the middle of Parasite, and I think that was Team 10 for Glorious. Yes, for Glorious Raccoon. Let me check in on the Raccoon. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh, Raccoon, I don't think took any of those shots, but we're up here on the ABC Hills. Let's check in on Carnage. It looks like they're coming right up and over into where he is, and there goes Brer. Joker, no, I found you. I'm sorry, Joker. Alright, so there goes Joker out to the Game Over, and we still have Carnage. You can see up Up in that upper right or left hand corner of the mini map, you can see that Carnage is coming in from a game over, and I think he's just gonna go ahead and hang in there by the zone. While we watch this for just a second, looks like Manic is also gonna fight over here, so let me go ahead and scroll on in. I'll put the map back up so you can see where the new zone is, where your people may be. You gotta let me know if there's somebody you want to check in on, but let's check in on what is happening down here with Manic and Manic. Boca taking out a 3-piece, but to be announced has pulled up here. Hello, Cielo. So now we also have Parasites Esports is coming up behind all this as well. So Boca coming up, trying to get those eyes onto to be announced, and to be announced is a 3-man team, so try to get those shots. Ooh, did get quite a bit, and Team Entity and Rain Esports now in a fight as well. Let me see if I can scroll in on that and see what's happening with Team Entity and Rain Esports. Where? Oh, they are way over here. Let's see what's going on, guys. Let's come on out. We do have 3 of them from Rain East. Oh, Ace put 2 of them down with that nade, but then Mira was able to finish that off. He got 2 with 1 nade. Ace OP. Alright, so now let me go ahead and scroll that back in there. And I think that's good for you guys. Let's go ahead and check in on what else is happening on the map. So now we do have to be announced right over here, center zone with Manic. We also have Parasite along that ridge line. Team Control Star up on the hilltop in Sunnydale, actually. And our zone's getting ready to pop, and we go over to Sunnydale. We got the Lighthouse Barns, we got the cliff sides in, and so to be announced is gonna have to push right up and in onto a Manic. So we'll stay here for just a second and see what Boca is gonna do from the top. He knows he's got that team over there, and they have already moved out and around. Look at this, they moved out and around to get a better position onto Manic. They just came up and around onto that ridge line. So now let's see what's happening from above. They know that Manic is right there, but they also have from across the way Team Control also taking those shots. So they have teams coming at them from every direction. Green loves EB. I do, EB. Oh, he's amazing, Ghosty. He really is. Alright, so it looks like we got Rich Esports coming in. I see the nose of Kunjan right on over here. So Kunjan may have a better position over onto Manic if Manic tries to come up behind to be announced. But then we got another team across here as well. We still have a solo from the Abyss Evil. So now, ooh, we also have Game Over still on top of the ABC Hills. And look at this. Rain, Ghosty, your boys are up to 12 eliminations. EB, I expect more out of you. No, I'm kidding, guys. I am kidding. Alright, so let's go. While we watch this come on in, because they do have quite a distance to travel to get into the zone. Most of these teams are in zone. I don't see anybody really going along those back cliffs, which is kind of surprising. Ghosty, remind me to have EB not drive me. Alright, so you can see that we got the teams coming on, and we still have a couple of teams out in the blue as well, but they are coming right up and in. And EB, not exactly sure he wants to drive that away. So let's see what's going on right on down here. As Made in Nepal coming right up and around onto Manic. and to be announced. So Manic right in front of him and to be announced even further. Sage trying to come right up and in between all this. And this is going to be a nightmare trying to come on. Oh, he almost made it, but he wasn't even in zone yet. And so let's get on over here with game over. Game over in a fight with, it looks like Rain Esports came right up and behind. Game over. So while we watch this, let me scroll on in a little bit more so you guys can really see what's happening in this zone. All these teams are right there on your map to the left side. Alright, who's Bangu? Who's Bangu? I think Rich Esports, right? Let's get on over there and find out what is happening with Rich Esports. Bangu. Who's Bangu is up to 4 eliminations. And look at this. He's going to come on over. Make sure that his team is back up on their feet. But they still have Manic right in front of them. And we have 4 Glorious. Let's go check in on what the Raccoon is doing. Hello, Trash Panda. Trash Panda is a solo that does... Oh, what a rough spot to be in. Right down below to be announced with, we've got Rich Esports coming up right behind him and Made in Nepal right on over there. We also still have JPK and the boy. Oh, what's going on over here? You guys in that fight now? And oh, game over. Game over for Rain Esports. Game over. Still on though. So let's go. Let's go ahead and scroll on in and see what's going to happen. It looks like Rich Esports. Oh, Rich Esports just found the Trash Panda. Looks like they might have knocked Kunjan, but we do have Manic over here getting ready to get into that third party. Oh, and the tire squish by Scarface. Scarface. Gonna take you a minute to get that squish out of those tire treads. Alright, so we're gonna come right up and in. No, this is not a good play. Not a good play because you can't get up that side. Alright, so now we do go back to the lane. Look at this. We got Bear 6, Bear Sight right up top. Let me check in on Bear 6-4. Hello, Bear 6-4. I see you in my chat. Alright, so let's see if I can get you a sky view of what is going on over here. So we got... Ooh! Oh, Antho from Thunder Beast. Antho's even down there as well. I missed that. So now we've got all the teams right over here on this ridge line. And then we've got the 3 players from Mad Esports on the east side of the cliffs over here. So we still have 6 teams in this. There are the 3, 4, 5, 6 from Mad Esports. So let me go over to Antho and come on up from him. Maybe we can see, maybe we can get a better view of what is happening behind all these fights over here. I feel like we might have a fight going on between To Be Announced and Team Control. I'll try to get on over there as soon as we get a little better sky view of what is happening down below. So you can see that Rich Esports still trying to come on in. Team Control pushing right up and in on the Mad Esports. Mad Noob going down. Balik across the way trying to get those shots across onto Rich Esports. And we still have To Be Announced coming on in. Scarface going down. We still have the To Be Announced, and I think they're going to go out. They do go out to the blue. And now we are down to Mad Esports versus Rich Esports versus Team Control. Team Control down to the trio. We got Mad Esports at a duo. Ooh, it got a Mad Esports at a solo. So now let's see what's going on with the Vagabond. Vagabond is the last one still standing against all three of them from team control. He's throwing those smokes, throwing those nades, trying to get those shots as they come right on through. He gets one of them blasted out of that car. Now he's got that S12 out, trying to figure out where team control just went right on driving by. And so now he may be able to get Balik picked back up. And that might be a 2v2 if he's able to get that pickup. Look at that. We do have JPK down in the trenches. JPK getting those soggy clothes. So now let's go. Let me switch on over, give you guys a better eye view. No, it's not going to work that way. Alright, so Vagabond does get Balik picked back up. And now it's just down to Nyx. Nyx is the last one still standing. Let's get on over to Nyx, find out what Nyx is doing. He's watching as here comes the duo from Mad Esports, who sees the Vagabond pop his head up over the top of that smoke. And he is out. No, he's got 2 mollies. Throw them, Nyx. Throw them. Throw those mollies. Throw those mollies. And here comes Vagabond. And he gets Vagabond. But now he's down to about 20 HP. Balik is the last one still standing now. It is a 1v1 as they are coming right up and in. So now we do have Balik versus Nyx. And it looks like Balik is going to get that res off. He's going to get that res off again. He does. So now Balik coming right up and in. And look at that, Nyx getting all that. Balik is down to about 5 HP. Nyx was able to get that heal back off, and now he's bringing out those mollies. Here comes the mollies up and over onto Balik, and the nade by Balik. Alright, there you go, guys. Mad Esports coming in first with 7 eliminations. We got Team Control coming in second with 16 eliminations. Rich Esports coming in third with 12. Whew! Sweaty. GG's top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, 22, and 23. Rawr, para 6-4. And Fragger OP. Hello, guys. Going all out. Rain Esports Mayura. 7 eliminations, guys. 1,200 damage. They were putting in the work, and we're going to be running with them. Jumping next match with Mayura. And we should have some live scores, but regardless, I will be right back. And Toxic trying to get on out of there. Toxic is down to about half health, and Self does not have a helmet, so Self is not exactly excited about pushing out and around without a helmet on. Let's check in on Toxic, see if he's any better off over here. I hear some footsteps, and you can see that Maid Nepal is right over here as well. He does have an AK, a UMP. His UMP has 1 extra bullet left for it. And he does. And now the 4 sexy frogs in a fight over in Barcelona. We got Maid Nepal with the Ice Elves. And we got fights going off everywhere. Let's see what else is happening. It looks like we still have all 4 of these. And one of them from Maid Nepal. Toxic is now down to about half health. His Self is now being super aggressive, trying to get this push right on up. Self down to 1 HP. Is able to get him 1 HP. So now, let's see what's going on over here, because brick by brick, let's check in on what's going on with brick by brick. Easy come, easy go. That's just how it is. Blah, 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 blah. Please don't come at me, YouTube. Alright, so cool boy. The last one's still standing for brick by brick. It looks like all four of them from the four sexy frogs are still up. We've got one with Snow and one with the cowboy. Cause I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Alright, let's see what else is happening, guys. Let's see. Hacienda and San Martin, very, very busy. Let's head on over here. I think Exceed, let's see. I do see one more. Made in Nepal. Oh, now we're in trouble over here. Trying to stay out of that. He's got one. Sage is down to about 5 HP. He's trying to get the French fry picked back up, and now it is just the Jon Snow back here trying to get healed back up, and Steezy trying to oh, Steezy is all the way over there, but look at this angle. Oh, he came right up in on top of him, but Rob Stark is right down below. Can Rob Stark see these? And look at this, coming right up and around Rob Stark in this bad situation. Self is still coming up and behind trying to get those shots, and I think Self is going to have to go ahead. Ooh, Self is getting shot at. Self trying to get on out of there. So now let's get on over here because I see a fight with the Panthers in San Martin. Oh, I can't. Oh, I think Panthers may be down to just Ander. Yes, Panthers are down to just Ander, and we do have two other teams over here. We have Team Entity that's come into San Martin, and we still have the Wranglers of Zenith. Look at that map. Oh, Ander with those shots, getting him right in the cross. But Ander is a solo, and he's going to try to get on over there, try to get that elimination if at all possible. But he knows that Entity is right here with him. Let me go ahead and put that map screen up there. You can see that the zone's starting to push these teams up and out. We do have to go all the way to that northern side. So let me scroll on out a little bit so you guys can see it all. There you go. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back on over. Ander's still over here in the bricks. Let's check in on Rish, find out what's going on with Rish. It looks like he's going to be able to pick up Shub. And we still have Hope over here as well. Hope is... Ooh, Hope's right up there. Right up over here. Oh, Ander, watch your angles. Ander does find Sadra coming up and across the way, and now they are trying to push right up in. Ooh, Ander's able to get that elimination, but now here comes Ace OP for Team Entity. Ander trying to. Ooh, Ander the. The window hopper, and now here he comes, and it looks like Ace OP was more than ready for all of that, and here comes, I think this is Nexus or Hope. I can't quite see who that was right in front of him, and Ander now, oh, right in the face, Ace OP delivering that 12 gauge sandwich. But now here comes Wranglers of Zenith, gonna push up and take advantage of that break in their position. Oh, I got something in my eye. And so now here they come into Bills. And now Team Entity across the way in the bricks. Oh, Ace OP. Ace OP, you almost got help getting into that window. And now here comes almost in here. Oh, no. Blaze finding Hope right on down below, and Hope I think is going to get taken on out, but we can see that Entity is right across, or Ace OP is trying to hold him off, and oh, that nade gets him almost completely down. Ace is trying to get the smoke over onto Hope. Hope is trying to crawl back along that edge, and here comes another nade. Up and over, but you can see that almost there also taking those shots up, and right when I said that, and I think there they go. So now it is just sorry you guys had to read all that. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. It had nothing to do with us. So now, what is going on with Shabib? Trying to get those shots up the hill onto 11. So let's go check in on what's happening right on over here. It's 11 right on the top of South Tower Hill. So let's see what else is going on with this. So don't see it. Well, maybe it looks like AMG might be getting into a fight right on over here. Let's check in on the Outlaw. The Outlaw does have a fight going on with the Extreme Slayers coming right up and around. So now let's see what's going to happen next, and I'll check on that message in a minute. Ooh, Outlaw's got that nade right up and over. It goes off a little too early. The Outlaw trying to get those shots as the Extreme Slayers coming up and in. And so now we got Toogie by. I don't know what that word is. To go. So now let's see here. Ratosio. I'm going to try to get up and around. So AMG down to just a duo now, all the way up in that area. So let's see what else is going on. We do have all these teams coming up from the Leones area. We still have the 4 Sexy Frogs on the south side, but they're not too far away from Made in Nepal French Fry. French Fry is about ready to have all 4 of them from the 4 Sexy Frogs is driving right on past. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you guys ready to see these scores? Let's go. So let me scroll in so we can all see that so nicely. There we go. I think I got everybody. Yes, I do. Team Control coming in first with that 22 total points. Mad Esports coming in second with 17, tied with Rich Esports. Rain coming in third with 14. Very close. Mannequin Game over double digits as well. So let's go. You can see that we are still loading them in. That first and second slot are still pretty full. We have a fully packed house all the way down to Team 25 tonight. So they are coming in slow. L-A-G-O-P-O-P, L-A-G-O-P-O-P. I like my new song, L-A-G. I'm still working on my first reps. I'm in a good mood. I don't know why I'm in such good mood. It's a Monday night, you guys. Everybody out there already knows that it's, probably my least favorite day of the week. But I'm in a good mood today. I can be in a good mood even though it's Monday. Stop looking at me like that. Stop it. Alright, I think we're still good with the sound. Yes, we are. Just checking. Just check. Alright, so. Whoo! Sweaty. You guys ready to go into match number 2 of the Jurassic era Monday night scrims? Regardless of what the title may have said, it is Monday night, guys. Monday, and it should be fixed on your screens as well. So I think we are good. Alles gut. Let me drink a little more water while we have just a minute. As you can tell, it might be it too. I took some cold medicine right before stream because I'm getting all congested. Wish me luck, guys, because I just do not want to get sick. Maybe cold medicine and my cappuccino together made me loopy. Nah, that's just me. This time we're going to be jumping with Rain Esports. Mayura 7 eliminations, 1,200 damage. So let's go on down, find Rain Esports. Where is your team, Ghosty? Rain Mayura. Who's the new guy, Ghosty? Spill the beans. I want to know. We need to know, Ghosty. Alright, I went a little far. And, got him. Hello, Mayura. I got you. Alright, so here we go. Let me get that map screen up there so you guys can see as well as I can that we're coming up from Prison Island. Going right on between Chumacera and skimming over that northwest edge of Los Leon, La Petita, Minas Generalis, truck stop, El Azahar, and to the east of Terra Branca. So there is your flight path. And the AFKs will be Chicky Nuggies if we got any of those players. We know that there's some teams that like Camp Militar. I think it's Made in Nepal or Manic or both that go up to Camp Militar. We got a couple teams that like Terra Branca, so they may be up there looking for the AFKs. So we got quite the cluster coming in down to Valle del Mar though. So look at this. We do have the Rest in Peace Department game over and to be announced. Judges jumping right there with them as well. So we've got Rain Esports over here with Zone 0 Zenith, and yes, I have to say that very slow every single time. It looks like they're headed over towards that San Martin area, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. But I think there might be some chaos right on down here in Valle del Mar. We do have to be announced right on top of Game Over and who is that? Rest in Peace Department, I believe. Yes, it was. So we also have two teams, Golden Eagles NA, right on over here with Rich Esports in Chumacera. We've got two teams over here in Picado. Para 6-4, was that you? I thought I just saw you somewhere. Over here, we got Team 21 always on top with Team 11, Zone 0 Zenith. And then we got three teams. We got the Abyss Evil over in the Hacienda del Patron next to Mad Esports, not too far away from Team Entity. We've got 3 or 4 teams right down here in that Leones area. And our first zone is about a quarter of it is water. So let's head on down to Valle del Mar first because they were the first ones on land, and let's get into this action now. Go Fearless, go Fearless. Ooh, I just saw a nade knock, and I think that's up there in Picado. I said Picado, guys. You heard me wrong. So now let's see what's going on over here. Find out what is happening. I think that nade knock might have been onto Invincible from Zone Zenith, and it looks like they're going to be able to pick him back up. We got Brer on that backside, and we got the coverage from Ark. But Spidey, I see you, Spidey, getting up towards that rooftop. And let's see if we can get a better angle coming down and around this way. Maybe. Give you guys an idea of what is happening over here in Picado. I'll scroll it down just a little bit. Those are your teams in Picado. They are really close. We got them in the stadium and in the Reds. So now we did lose kind. I turned my back for 2 seconds, and you gotta go and do the Captain Twisted Spiceman King. These names. Alright, so it looks like we've got some separation, but we do have the Spiceman over here. Let's see what's going on with him. He does have all of them from Game Over behind him, but let's go ahead and keep checking on what's going on. We also have the Infinity Reapers in a fight that should be down in here somewhere. Oh, yes, they are pink today. Let's get on over here and find out what the Infinity Reapers are up to. They are over here with the Ice Elves. So the Ice Elves across the way. Let's see what's happening. It looks like we're down to just Mood and 777. Come on back. Hello, is there anybody in there? So now Mikey trying to point out where Nighty is up on that hilltop. We still have Always on Top in this fight over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the map screen because it's very quiet. But let's head on over to ASOP right when I get up. You Balak with that nade. I believe it was a nade that I saw. And here comes Nike coming out and around. Balak going on down. And so now I believe that is it. Yes, it is from Mad Esports. Nike. And look at Hope all the way up on that ridge line. So let's see what's going on. We do have Urza. We got Vortex all the way in that northwest corner. So he's all the way up there. He's got to come on down. We still have the two teams down in Villa del Mar. We got Thunder Beast coming out of Bartona. Not too far away from the Chinese. What a shot by Mikey. Getting him right on out of that UAS. So looks like Rags heading on up there. Looks like Rags may be able to get that heal off. So let's see what's going on up here. 90 is the only one that did get knocked, but we do have another couple of teams not too far away. You can see Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal are coming up and around, and so now Rags does have to hurry up and get on over, get him picked up, because now Trippy has been knocked, and I believe that might have been, it was by Made in Nepal. We also have Ice Elves coming up, and so now this area has 4 teams, because here comes Equinox as well. Equinox Potato. Hello, Potato. How are you, my friend? Hello. Let's go on over and get ourselves some French fries. We get some French fries right here. Trying to get those shots over across on the Mikey making it. Hamoud coming right up and behind us. So now Sang is the last one still standing. And here comes almost there. 11. 11 says, I want a piece of that pie. Chew. And there they go. So now we do have the 6 teams over here. We've got almost there the Ice Elves. And we got Manic. We got the Infinity Reapers. We have Equinox over here. So now we have all these teams right in the... Rags. I'm sorry. Let me check in on 90 watching as now Equinox are pushing up on them. Don't forget that up on that ridge line we also have all the teams right at the top. And now Thunder Beast in a fight down to the very south. Also in a fight 90. Potato taking it out, and now it's just up to Nehan. So Nehan is the last one still standing. Another nade by Potato. Woo! Potato. Those nades were nasty. Alright, so now let's see what's going on. It looks like game over. Might be having some issues over here. We are down to just a duo with all 4 of them from the Rust in Peace department still up. And then we've got the fight still going on between the Thunder Beast right on over here. Where are you, Hitman? Zaza coming on in, trying to get some of that loot. And I think the Tiny Warriors are headed to Rondo, guys. So let's go. Let us see what else is happening. I think we'll go back over here to Villa del Mar. Watch the end of this fight. I'll put this map screen up here. Let's go check in on Lasty. Watching as the team are wrapping down and around, and here comes Agua coming on through, and the buddy man, the bunny right across from King taking those shots, but they are able to get on out of there. Go west, Losty, blasted out of that bunny van. So now we do have the Rust in Peace department up to 4 eliminations. So now let's see what else is going on. We'll go back over to Picado, find out what Always on Top are doing over here. Let me check in on the Spidey. Hello, Spidey, my friend. Hello, Spidey. Alright, so we're still over in Picado, and it feels like they're just, you know, just kind of hanging out and looting. They be doing just fine running over here. I do see a fight getting ready to start, though. Let's go all the way over onto the eastern ridge over here and find out what is happening with the Joker. Joker, you got Vortex right behind you. The mutant grape is chasing you down. So now, let's see what's happening as we've got Urza Esports coming right up and in, right behind where the Infinity Reapers are. No. Sorry. This is for Glorious. The For Glorious. Yeah. Alright, you get me in trouble. You're getting me in trouble, Joker. So now, For Glorious. There we go. Alright, so now let's go over here and check in on Parasite. What's going on? 6-4. No. So Rex right up here underneath, almost there, still coming up and around 11, up to 3 eliminations. It looks like he's got some eyes down on the Sleepy in that barn. And alright, there's your new zone. It's a pretty donut zone, so let's go ahead and switch back on over. You can see that we still have a couple of those teams out in the blue. We've got to be announced all the way over in El Pozo, and we still have Rest in Peace down in Valle del Mar. So there. Oh, we also have another team coming in from that far north as well. Let me see who that is. It is Rain. Rain is still coming in from that north as well. We still got a couple teams over in Picado. So almost there, pushing right up and in over onto Parasite now. Parasite. Let me see what's going on. Sleepy, here they come. Sleepy, you are the last one still standing. Is almost there. All 4 of them coming right up and in onto you. He's got that. Oh, he's got a 686. He hops up, but they are coming in from too many directions and do the pinch squeeze onto him. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. Let's see what's happening over here by the loot crate, because I see Abyss Evil over here next to Equinox. Now, we just watched Potato take out 3 players with nades alone. So let me get over onto the Potato and find out what the Potato is doing. We do have Abyss right across the way, so we'll keep an eye on them as well. But I wanted to see how many nades Potato was able to find, and he's just up to 1 extra. Oh, Spidey, I'm sorry. Oh, ooh. I think Ghosty may have a little angle on your head over here. Let's see what. Oh, he has 5 of your nades, Potato. You better watch it. Ghosty has your nades, so now we know where the nades are from. In Miramar and Urza. Look at that. My mutant grape on the prowl. So I'm not sure what team this guy's on. Not sure. We'll have to check in on the map. But it does look like all the players are getting pretty close now to the zone. It does look like to be announced. Coming around that side of Picado may get into that third party. I feel like they're going kind of slow around Picado, but our zone is getting ready to pop. So I'm going to go ahead and put that map screen back up there for you guys to see where our next zone is. We are headed down to Leones. We could end up with an urban finish, but my guess is we'll go to the south in those big dips over to the southeast in that flatland. That's most likely where we're gonna go. Ooh, Zaza! What happened to you? Where is this fight going on? Let me check in on what is happening with the mutant grape. What are you doing? Are you tormenting? You are tormenting people. I saw you. Alright, so let's check in on the Bad Bunny. that, buddy. Ooh, right when we clicked on over them, and we got flying cars coming right up and over from Team 12 as well. Equinox 0 coming flying on in. We got Rain Esports over here. Let me check in on the last match. Top Fragger. We have 3 teams over here. We have Urza Esports, Rain Esports, Thunder Beast over here. Hello, Sunshine. Alright, so now it does look like Mayora getting an elimination. So now we still have all these teams that we are right on the edge of that eastern side of the zone. So we still have players over here. Let's check in on what Urza. Hello, Zeus. Vortex! Up to 4 eliminations. There's my mutant grape going off. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening over with Rain Esports. Rain Esports just over here trying to get some of that loot as well. So they are starting to move on out. Oh, Vortex! Vortex getting another one, and Vortex up to 5 eliminations, guys, and they are just a duo, so they do still have Rain Esports on top of them, and nope, Rain is moving out as well. So the Infinite, or the 4 Glorious, I swear he had 4 Glorious in his name just a minute ago. Joker, you're purposely trying to confuse me over here. Alright, so it does look like Rain is coming right up and in onto the Infinity Reapers! The flying mobiles and seat swaps and up and over, and now the Raccoon, oh, too far away to help. Carnage on that off angle, trying to get those shots down onto Rain Esports. We do have Joker bleeding out on that ridge line, pointing out where Rain is, and here comes EB. EB coming up on that tanker edge, right on, oh, and going down that slide. Alright, let's go. Let's see what's happening. That nade going up and over by the MVP, Adrian. I don't think Carnage was too worried about that nade itself. So now let's see what's going on from this angle. EB coming right back up and over and gets found by Vortex. Vortex still coming up and behind all this. And now we got Team Entity also in a fight. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. We still have the 3 teams right on over here. Let me show you. There you go on that map down below. These teams are on the zone. Oh, and Carnage going down, and let's see what is happening with the Joker down to about 5 HPs there, coming right up and in. We got Team Entity over here in a fight. Almost there, up on that ridge line right over here next to Ice Elves, Equinox, Rest in Peace Department. Everybody coming into this eastern side of Leones. I don't know if that's too far back for you guys to have a good idea what is happening, but I'll try to get you a little better idea. There you go. Give you an idea just how close these teams are down in Los Leon. And we still have the 3 teams over here. We still have Urza over here. We still have the 4 Glorious over here, and oh, Vortex! Vortex! You are on fire tonight, my mutant grape going off. He just took another 2 down, guys, when I was over here looking in Leones. Yeah, close that door on them, Vortex. You leave them out there because you got 4 Glorious coming right in on top of you, trying to spoil your day. Alright, let's go back to the map over here and study it. Figure out where other teams are setting up shop. We do have to be announced Made in Nepal and Rich Esports right here on the southern side. About ready to fight over those hilltops. We do have Almost There pretty much dominating this center zone. I don't know if you can see it very well, but look at that. They have more than half of the zone just to themselves. They got the sight lines every direction, knowing where people are rotating from. where they are currently. So let me go ahead and put that map screen up there. We still have 13 teams in this, and I think you can see where most of them are. Are you being shy now, Vortex? Are you gonna not do anything while I'm watching? Alright, let's go on over to Ace OP. Let's see what's happening with Team Entity. Up to 8 eliminations up on top of the buildings, but they do have the Abyss Evil coming up, and ooh, where is that fight going on? That's right. Oh, it looks like To Be Announced came over and around to try to get in onto the fight over on that southeast side. So now let's just stay here for just a second. You can see that our zone did pop again, and we are going down to that southwest ridgeline open field area. So let's see what else is happening. Let's get on over. Let's go over to 11. We do have Thunder Beast behind, but we'll get an idea of this chaos. This is gonna be the zone. We do have Joker coming on in right next to Thunder, or To Be Announced. Look at that. We do have the Four Glorious coming up there on that southeast side of the zone. So that's your zone. Do you feel bad for these players or what? Let me show you. There you go. Gives you an idea of what's happening. And with Team Entity now up to 10 eliminations, but they do have to push over into this wide open. We do have Team Control Star just to the north of them, and the Rest in Peace Department to the south of them. It looks like almost there, facing off with Potato. We watched Potato take out almost a full team with just nades just a minute ago. He is coming right up and along on this ridgeline there on that very far western edge, and all these teams do need to come on in. I think we got Wolf. Let's see, where's Wolf? Let's see if we can find what is going on. I can't really get many of these players to come on in because they are on the other side of the zone, but you can see it looks like Four Glorious just pushed almost there out of that compound. And now Judges is coming up into that compound down below. So now, let me go ahead and put that map back up there. Show RIP. The Rest in Peace Department. Let's see here. Let's get on over to, here we go. Ah, there you go. Rest in peace. Let's check in on what is happening as they're trying to come right up and in onto this. Oh, twisted. Wrong place to stop. King is the last one still standing, and we do have Rich Esports coming right up on the other side. That car just getting out of zone, rolling into the back. So now, ooh, trying to come right up and over onto him. King is able to get him out of that, but now let's see what is happening with the rest of it as they're still trying to get King. He's down to 1 HP, and Rich Esports finishing that fight off. Let's go ahead and scroll all the way down and in. Claws now coming right up and over, right into Equinox, and so now Claws goes down. So let's see what is going on with Leggy Panda. Guess what? Star. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with the rest of them. Who else is still in here? Who's Bangoo? Who's Bangoo is up to 6 eliminations, guys. Playing for Rich Esports. He is just full of eliminations, but we got a lot of chaos up along this edge for Team Control coming right up in there round. Oh, 11 finishing that off right at the top, and I just saw Claus's name, and so that's how many eliminations are going off. The elimination feed cannot keep up with these players, so now we got Wolf down below trying to get those nades right up and over. Oh, with the S12 And he gets 2 of them out. He gets 2 of them taken down, and now he's down. He's up to 4 eliminations, but we do have 2B announced trying to right across the way. Star with that angle straight across. We're down to the top 4 teams. Let me see if I can get a better angle on the sky view now. Now we can see just these cliffs, what is happening. Over in here, we've got the 4 teams right on top of each other. We've got almost there. Team control to be announced and Rich Esports. We have 8 players. 1 I see knocked for Rich Esports. Rich Esports. And now 1 knocked over at Team Control. There goes Team Control. We are down to be announced versus Almost There and Rich Esports. Let's get on over and see what we can see. I cannot get my mouse over here, so let me hang on, guys. Let's see if I can do this. Come on, come on. There it is. I lost my mouse in transition. All right, now let's see what's happening with Almost There Wolf. Almost There Wolf is down to about 1 HP. We do have Who's Bangoo. Who's Bangoo is coming right up and around over here towards the goal. Towards to be announced. They are right on the other side. Who's Scarface driving right up and through to be announced. And he gets blasted on out of that car. Bangoo coming right up and in. Bangoo taking out the to be announced. So now we do have Kaiser up to 6 eliminations on the one side. And we have Bangoo up to 7 on the other. And Wolf down to 1 HP. Wolf coming up and around and Kaiser finishing that off. Almost There coming in with 14 eliminations, 10 placements, 24 total points for this Miramar match. This is Miramar with 24 total points. GG's coming in second. Rich Esports with 10 eliminations, and then to be announced coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, 22, and 23. Hyman, big fan. Hello, Hyman. Going all out. Equinox Potato. GG's. We got to see him just about squad wipe with nades only. It was, oh, that was beautiful. Mwah, chef's kiss. 8 eliminations, 1,077 damage. We will be jumping with Equinox Potato when we come right back, and I will have some live scores. Be right back. He's like watching the sexy frogs just go on by. Just go on by, boys. Oh, the sexy frogs are wrapping back up and around, so it looks like they're gonna go ahead and head on out. We do have a knock over here for Team 11, almost there. It looks like they're going to be able to get him picked back up. They are getting covered by 11. The Wranglers of Zenith still right on down there. And Ace OP. Ace OP is still holding off the almost there team as they're trying to push right up and in. And our zone is still going to the north. I'm sorry, Ace OP. So now, let's go ahead and scroll that up because we don't need to see any of that. Let me get that on over there. So now we are down to just the 2 teams over here in San Martin. And Rish, I think he can see your feet from up there. 11, can you see his feet? If you look down, you might be able to see his feet if you look down And the rest of the teams, I feel like they're pretty far apart. I don't really see any teams. Let me put this map screen up there for you guys. Give you guys an idea of where everyone is. Let's see. It's a little too big. Still working on the sizing, guys. But there you go. There's most of your teams. And the wall to that north. So let's go. I think the Golden Fire about ready to come right up into a fight over here. Let's see what's going on with the Gujarat Lions and the Golden Fire. It looks like maybe they're pulling away from the Gujarat Lions. The Gujarat Lions are to the east of them, and they're just kind of hanging out. Hello, Gemini. Alright, so we still have that fight going on. What is happening over here? Let me see. Rish is the last one still standing for Wranglers of Zenith. Ooh, but we still have 11 up on that ridge. But here comes a nade right up and around by Rish. You can hear that DBS getting primed and ready. Gonna go ahead and throw that nade right up those stairs with that door. Oh, Raven just coming right on down. We did lose a duo from almost there. We lost Wiz and G9, but Raven up to 4 eliminations. Two of them from the Wranglers of Zenith. One of them from Team Entity, and I'm not sure who the other one was. So GG Raven, GG. Alright, so now let's see what's going on. Let's go and check in on the 4 Sexy Frog Snow, because I see that he is getting pretty close to the Infinity Reapers. We're down here, and oh, I hear some shots going off. Is that who's taking all those shots? Let me check up here. And it is from the Infinity Reapers, as they are coming right on through that. I think that's Nighty on the backside taking those shots. Nighty now trying to get into a better position to take those shots. We do have Rags up top as well, also trying to get those angles right on down. So now I'll stay here for just a minute while we fix this map up. Go ahead and scroll on in, bring that down, so maybe it'll line up a little better when I switch over to the map screen and give you guys an idea if your teams are still in it. That's a little better. You can see that in the upper right hand corner we're going up to the Oasis. That's how far north we are. And now Nighty taking those shots over onto him, and does get one of the Sexy Frogs. And there goes Yuta. I think Nighty's going to be able to finish him off down to 1 HP. And there goes Yuta. So now Nighty is up to 2 eliminations. Problem. Trying to get on out of there. What's your problem? Alright, so we do have another fight coming up over here. Let's check on what is happening with the Extreme Slayers. Check out BM922 up to 3 eliminations. He's got Havoc, Lapadria, and Winter right on over here. Usually when we have Winter on the screen, we got all sorts of people screaming for Winter. He is over here as well. And now, look at this. McDouble. It looks like it did say McDouble. McDouble and fries. Alright, so made in Nepal. Made in Nepal. Alright, so the Extreme Slayers up to 5 eliminations. 3 of the 5 from BM922. Alright, so the 4 Sexy Frogs not too far away from the Infinity Reapers. The Infinity Reapers do look like they're coming up and around. Maybe trying to get some, trying to figure out where the 4 Sexy Frogs went. And so you can see that Cowboy changing his tire. Might be able to get on out of there. The 4 Sexy Frogs are down to a trio. If I said double, they still have 3 players in this, and they're gonna go ahead and wrap west around this zone, which is a good play. Almost there, coming out of San Martin, may end up right over onto the oh no, now 90. Let's check in on what's happening over here. I completely forgot what I was going to say because I keep getting texted, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. 90. The cowboy gotcha. So now, Rags. Oh, Rags. And so now, let's go on over and see what's going on with the problem. The problem gets found, and now it's just up to the cowboy and the Infinity Reapers. They were able to get 5 eliminations, and look at this, all 4 of them continuing on into the zone. So I do think we're going to have another fight up here between Equinox Zero and the Thunder Beast. So Hitman. Oh, we're having some fun driving. Alright, so which way do I go? There we go. So now Hitman, you do have a full 4-man squad coming your way. So let's see. Zaza! I still love that name. I just love it. We stay here for just a second. Look at Zaza taking those shots right on over as they go ahead now. Bye. So now let's go should be able to get all these teams in that next time. Zaza has plenty of 5-5s. Incredible for Scrim how many 5s he's got. Usually I have like 2. Alright, so let's go on over to 11. 11 having all sorts of issues coming right up in under the Golden Eagles NA and the Infinity Reapers. 11. Oh, Slaughter. The Slaughterhouse. And now to be announced coming right. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Rich Esports with 33 total points. Team Control 31, 2 points away. Then here comes Almost There. They are almost there. They are within 8 points and we are headed into Rondo, where you already know that this leaderboard is gonna get all shuffled. Welcome back, everyone. This is the Jurassic Era Monday Night Scrims. And a shout out to Jurassic Era, Peachy and all the amazing staff over there working hard behind the scenes, making sure that these are great scrims for these players and for us. So they are also sponsoring the UC giveaway. Don't forget, when you're over in the Jurassic Era server, to be able to get into the giveaway channel, you do have to make sure that you go to the roles and get the park ranger roles. Then the giveaway channel will pop up for you, and then you just put in your screenshot of RAR. Yeah, I can't do that very well. You guys don't have to tell me. I know already. Alright, let me check on the sounds. Make sure our sounds are clicking. Yes, they are clicking the way they're supposed to click. So I'll put those scores back up there because you can see that we still have someone in slot 1. Let's scroll on down. We are missing 1 in the Four Glorious. And we're missing 2 and always on top. Spidey, where's your team? Spidey. Oh, right when I said that. All right. Here they come. Doop. All right. So we're on hard start. We're a minute past hard start. So we should be starting fairly soon. This time we're going to be jumping with Equinox Potato, 8 eliminations, 1,077. I wish I were a potato like that. Almost squad wiping with nades alone. Fabulous. Fabuloso. I'm still in a good mood, guys. Still hanging in there with my good mood. Even though you just sometimes you just have to roll your eyes at the things that some people have to tell you. Hello, I'm in big fan. I see you in my chat. The show R.I.P.D. I did blame Peachy. The whole lot of roaring in the chat. Blame Peachy. Yeah, everybody be roaring. That's right, Ghosty. Look at all of them. Wow, you guys are on fire tonight. You guys are on fire. And these teams, these players, Jurassic era, and I all appreciate your support. We all appreciate seeing so many roars in this. Make sure you let me know who your favorite team is in this so we can check in on them, find out what's going on with them while we are while we're at it. Spidey, now what's going on with your team? Where did your team go, Spidey? Are you in the wrong spot? Where did you go? Always on top, 21. What? Spidey, who is 6'9", Cure 77 when you got two of your teammates up in a slot 1? Come on, Spidey. Get your team together. And For Glorious Barrera was able to make it on in. For Glorious Carnage making it on in. Everybody making it on in. Barrera popping his head back in again. So now you see him, now you don't type of thing. Oops. Whoopsie. Alright guys, here we go. I think they finally got it together. Let's go. Equinox Potato, here we go. We are on our way to a rondo. And I'm going to do the best I can to get as many of these fights as I can. But you guys already know that's almost impossible for me. Oh, and to figure out where your teams are when you say peek in on For Glorious, well, yeah, you gotta let me know a little more information, like where'd they go? Alright, Equinox Potato, there he is right there on the screen. Let me get him over onto this screen. Potato, hello Potato. There is your last match time fragger, and now let me get that map screen up there so we can all see where we're coming in from. And we've got a single flight path tonight. We're coming in from Mehran. No, that is not Mehran. That is far north of Mehran. That is Muhupan, going down across to Joutin. And on the other side, so very northern flight path. So, ooh, Peachy getting mad. You guys better get your butts in those seats. Alright, so let me go ahead and scroll in on my map, see what's happening, see where they're all headed. Sometimes Mehran right on down here can really get hot. It doesn't look like it's going to be too hot this time. We already know that the Neox factory. Look at the weather front, and yes, we did not even have to guess that the Potato was headed down to the Neox factory. And look at the skies. It almost reminds you of boot camp back in the day. Look at all the chutes coming on down. So now let me keep an eye on that other side. I'll go ahead and switch back to the live screen. Give you guys an idea of what's happening as Potato comes on down. And let's see if the temples are going to be busy. Doesn't look like the temples are going to be too busy. I do see Abyss Evil headed down there. The Golden Eagles NA to be announced. Kind of in that split play center of the map. So most everyone are right over in here, but I did see another cluster of teams over here. It does look like they're separating out as well. So I'll go ahead and leave the map up this time, but we do have another fight going up in here. What is happening with Sadra? I see you, Sadra, right in this edge of zone by the Infinity Reapers. Let's just get another player on, and we'll just kind of spectate what is happening over here in the Neox Factory Racetrack area. So we do have Losty already going over to the recall. So let's get on over. Spidey here. TX Spidey. I haven't seen him tonight. This is a different Spidey. Sunshine. It is always on top, Spidey. Ooh, Potato. Potato with that nasty little angle right on over onto Anto. And we had Anto on the other side. So now let's see who else we can find that is coming up and in. Let's go on over to the golden. Oh, Rich Esports. So, Kundan way up to that north side. Let me see if I can click on somebody else over here. And, sorry, Potato, let me see what is happening. It looks like Boopstad. Gonna get you picked back up, Nova, heading on out of there. And we got the old duck. Oh, duck. Oh, duck. Let's get on over here to see what's going on with the Team 11 Zone 0 Zenith. And I just saw another fight going off. Let's see if I can figure out where that fight was. Looked like the Golden Eagles NA were in a fight. I'm not sure where that is. We do have, is that Team Entity? Let's go on over to Team Entity, find out what's happening with them. Wow, oh, Duck. Look at this. Oh, Duck when I clicked off of him. But let's check it out on what Brer is doing. Brer does have several teams out and around him. You can hear Mad Esports right next to him. You can see Rich Esports in the Rest in Peace department. They are all right up and around him. Let me check in on what is happening over here. Newbie, where are you, noob? Noob, oh, Noob's headed over towards one of the recalls. So now Millie coming out. Look at this, Millie. Millie using the door, trying to get up onto as arrested. Peace department right up and above them. So now let's see what else is happening. Let me go ahead and put this map up there for you guys. There's just too much. I just cannot keep up with these players. It is so much chaos going on over here. So now let's see what is happening. We do have Agua over here trying to get those angles on. Oh, Duck. Oh, Duck. He is up on this rooftop trying to figure out where they are right on down below him. And all four of them from the Equinox do have an elimination. But look at all the tags that are all right over there, right next to each other. Potato is back up onto his feet. Potato, the last match top fragger, looking up onto the test track where Balik from Mad Esports is right up on top, pointing out where they all are. So now let's get back over here and let's try to find out what else is happening. You can see that our zone is shifting to that north, and we do have a bunch of chaos going on down here. Let's see what's happening with Team Control. Team Control also in the fight. Out in the field. So Duck's still up on top. Balik's still over here on top. Who's Bangoo is coming right up and around as well. Look at this. He's on another roof on top of everything. We got Entity in that fight. We just got off at Entity, and then they decided to go ahead and get into that fight again. Kunjan Heavens. Oh, JPK. Oof. So now Verk up to 4 eliminations, and he is right on over here. We also have the Abyss Evil. Let's see what's going on with the Abyss Evil as they're coming right up and in onto the Rest in Peace department. So let's go. So Sunshine, I feel ya. It's just crazy. Let's get up here on Old Duck, find out what Old Duck can see. Can you see Balik on the top of the 5 stack? I'm not sure he can. but O'Duck may be able to see, or Balik may be able to see O'Duck across the way. Can you see? Oh, look at that. Straight across as the rest of Rich Esports comes right up and in, and he takes a shot. He does get Verk knocked, and now here comes the nade right up and over. Down in there. No Duck coming down right below. And here comes the rest of Rich Esports coming up and in. Balik from the top of the tower. And who's Bangu might have eyes across the way on top of him. But he does have a Duck down below. And Gold Go Agua. There we go. Game over. So it looks like Balik's going to go ahead and bail on out of there. So let's go ahead and see what else is happening. Ooh, not so fast. Not so fast. Potato found you. I couldn't get that clicked off fast enough, guys. But Potato was able to get that elimination. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. I'm going to go ahead and put that map back up there. You guys can see that we still have players coming in from all these different directions, and I'm going to come on over here because we have 3 teams right up on this northeast side of zone, just outside of the zone. We do have, let's see, Thunder Beast coming in onto the Team 11 Zone 0 Zenith, and we also have another team over here, and I didn't quite see where they were. Zaza coming right up and in. We got the Bad Bunny. Is the Bad Bunny related to Dr. Bunny? Anybody know? Oh, Joker taking out Vortex, my mutant grape. Oh no. And let's see what's happening right on down here. Sakura right on top of to be announced, coming right up and in on Sakura as the Golden Eagles NA right here on the top of this. You can hear the cars from to be announced, and now look at this. They're driving right up and in. We got Lazarus, we got Geo Money right on top of to be announced right below him. He's trying to figure out where they are. He is jumping over, trying to get the angles downhill onto Blaze, Claus, and the Judge. Lazarus coming down on that off angle, but look at this. Team 16 coming right up and behind him. Game over. Game over. Also getting into all of this as well. The Golden Eagle comes right up and in. He's Sakura up to 4 eliminations, but down to 5 HP. And Geo still right above, making sure that his teammates are covered, watching a game over across the field. And Blaze right on down below him as here comes the Golden Eagles coming right around. Blaze maybe right there in front of him. Blaze coming. Oh, who got you? Blaze flicked up onto Geo. Blaze down to about half health. But he is up to 4 eliminations. Where's Claus and the Judge? Here comes the Judge. And now they are still paying attention to the game over. Straight on down. Claus trying to make sure that their vehicle no longer works. And they are at this very southern edge of the zone. While we watch that, I think I can go ahead and scroll in just a little bit on this map. Give you guys a better idea just how many players we have in the blue zone. Mad Noob and Claus is 4 times spray trying to get his heel back on. Let me go ahead and put that up there. Give you guys an idea of what is happening as all these teams are still coming right up and in. Let's see what else is happening on this map because our zone does pop. They do have to come up and around. JPK getting the pinch squeeze. He is right in between Rain Esports and the Abyss Evolve. Duck season. Yeah. Oh, Duck. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me check in on the EB. EB, look at this. We got another team all the way at the top. The Tiny Warriors are also coming in over here. So now, Rain Esports trying to push right up and in onto Team Control. Team Control down to just a duo over here. JPK with the flaming ground right in front of him. EB coming right up and in onto JPK. JPK trying to get the... Oh, oof. And EB doing some mean old business. Ghosty. EB has not lost a thing. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Where are the fights now? Fight. Oh, Spidey. Here's the other Spidey, Sunshine. Here's the other Spidey. Always on top, Spidey. I'm sorry, Spidey. For Glorious right up on top. Look at Spidey trying to figure out what Brer is. I'm so sorry, Spidey. I'm so sorry. And Sunshine, when did you get in here? When did you start playing for Always on Top? Here you are, Sunshine. Didn't even see you until just now. Alright, let's get over across onto the other side. Here comes Zone Zero Zenith. And yeah, I had to keep reading that name because it's just not clicking with me, guys. Coming right up and in onto Manic. Let's check in on Manic as they come right up and in onto Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast right over here. Bringing in the emergency. The emergency cover. Come on, let's see. What is happening? Tsunami Bot trying to get those nades out. Here they come right up and in. And who just came? Go. Game over. And you guys wonder why I can't keep up with any of these players. Let's see what's going on with Thunder Beast. Are they able to get everybody picked back up? Look at this. All four of them back up onto their feet. Almost Zaza on his feet. All right, let's get on over to the Infinity Reapers. Joker, how are you doing? Oh, Joker, I'm sorry. Oh, Joker, I'm sorry. Potato. The last match stop fraggered. What is happening? I clicked in the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and scroll on in, guys. I'm sorry about that. Did not mean to leave that up there. I thought I clicked it off of there. There you go. So now let's see what else is happening as we are coming right up and around onto Team 21, Always on Top. And Mad Esports, they be mad. They are just driving right up and around there, coming right up and in onto Equinox. Oh, Duck! Oh, Duck is down to 5 HP. So let's see if we can get Duck back up onto his feet as Mad Esports are coming right up and around. We got Always on Top coming in from right behind, right on top of that ridge line, right up and over. The potato able to find that elimination. We also have a fight right on over here for mid in Nepal. Team 18 right up on top of Rest in Peace Department. All four of them from Mad Esports coming right up over onto Equinox Zero. Ooh, Sunshine taking him on down from Always on Top. Sun breaking that ridgeline, taking out the last match top fragger. But it is not over yet. We still have Mad Esports coming right up and over. And the sun is still shining right here. So now, Sun, when did you get this outfit? Let's go ahead and scroll on in. We are down to the top 10 teams. We have Rest in Peace Department. We got Rain Esports. Let's find out. Oh, the cars are doing stuff that cars should not be doing. Let's go ahead and head on someplace else. Let's check in on what is happening with 2B announced. 2B announced. Coming right up where we just were with Mad Esports and the Always on Top Sunshine. He is up here. on top of the world, looking on down. Ghosty, Ghosty Momosti. I see you. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let me go ahead and put that on up there. Sorry about that, guys. I keep forgetting about that other side. Let's see what's happening with... Ooh, did you see that? Blaze has 8 eliminations. Nexus OP. The last one's still standing for Team Entity. And we got the French fries. Let's see what's going on over here. The French fry. Dropping some of those Doritos, and he does have to. It's the submarine bus, guys. The submarine bus. Everybody hop on in. So now let's see what's going on in the zone. We got the Golden Eagles NA running on top of Team 13 Parasite Esports. Para 6-4, are you still in here? Let me see you. Let me see you, Para 6-4. You got this. You got this. Coming right up and around. And the 22 from the Golden Eagles NA, but Sakura is straight up hill from you. And Para 6-4 trying to get those shots up the hill. You can see that. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention, Ghost. Yeah, I messed up. I just messed up. Alright, so let's see. Oh, E right on the side. Oh, and the Spice Man going down. I am the Spice Man. Alright, so now let's see. We are down to the top 5 teams. We've got 2 be announced, always on top. Made in the ball, but ready to get into a fight right on over here. Rana, hello, no. Let's see what's going on with Sang. Sang is up to 6 eliminations. He's got to get in across this water, straight into the sun. That sun is shining from across the way. To be announced up on that ridge line. Insane. Coming. Ooh! Finding that sun. So now we do have the Golden Eagles NA in center zone. And let's see if we can get the sky view of what is happening. We are down to the top 2 teams. So now we're down to just a duo from 2B announced. And let's get Sakura on the string. Give him a minute because we do have 2 of them knocked from the Golden Eagles NA. He is pushing up the up the hill. And he's got 5 eliminations. And Blaze, oh Blaze, finding 2 of them. So now Sakura and Giovanni, the last 2 for the Golden Eagles NA. Blaze is up to 11 eliminations. 11 eliminations by himself. If he wins this, is 21 total points for the team. So let's see what's going on next. We still have Sakura coming on in and Giovanni center zone right in front of Blaze. Blaze and Klaus still trying to get up on in. Klaus jumping up, trying to figure out where Giovanni is, and Gio is right there in front of him. Claws trying to get those angles. Sakura still creeping up this edge. Claws smoking it out. Blaze or nading him out. I'm not sure. Putting the divots in there for Blaze to creep up even closer into this zone. And Sakura goes down. So it is Giovanni versus the duo from To Be Announced. No, it is a 1v1. It is Giovanni versus Claus. It is a 1v1 for this finish of Rondo. Claus sees Gio right in front of him. Oh, Claus. Gio was right there. The Sneck'em. To Be Announced coming in first with 15 total eliminations, 10 placements, 25 total points. For this Rondo match, the Golden Eagles NA coming in second with 11. And then Made in Nepal coming in third with 13 double digits for all top 3 teams. G top 3. Woo, sweaty, sweaty. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21. 22 and 23. Going all out to be announced. Blaze firing his way through Rondo with 11 eliminations, 1,465 damage. We'll be jumping with Blaze when we come right back for tonight's final match. We'll be going into Erangel. Don't forget to get your screenshot over to the Jurassic Era Discord server. Make sure you have the Park Ranger role so that you can see the giveaway channel, and just stick your screenshot of RAR into the giveaway channel. We'll be doing the Wheel of Names right after tonight's final match, and I will be right back. Right up and into this fight as well, trying to get the shots down on the third party of the Golden Fire and the Gujarat Lions. They are all right on down below, and we also we are Zenith over here. Let's see what else is going on. We got the Golden Fire. All 4 of them are still standing. Slaughter is up to 5 eliminations. They are all wrapping around this southeast edge. We do have the 2 teams right up over here in the fight. All the rest of the teams. Alpha 4 Legend. Oh, we're down to just these guys right here. I don't know what his name is, but Bob trying to get the shot straight across onto the Thunder Beast. The Thunder Beast down to just, I think, a duo, and that's what's happening on this side. But the rest of the zone is taking over down at the southeast side. So on the southeast side, we've got to be announced Rest in Peace Academy, the Extreme Slayers, the Golden Fire, and we also have the Infinity Reapers right on down below. Let me check on what is happening with BM922, the Extreme Slayers down to just a duo to be announced. All straight up on top of them. Somebody's got the mortar right on over here. Who's got the mortar? I want to see it, to believe it. It is none of them from to be announced. So let's see, who is it from over here? Let's check in on Fate. It is not fake. Ooh, woo. I don't know who's got the mortar. Who's got the mortar? Alright, so the Infinity Reapers getting right up over on top of Team 16, which are the Rest in Peace Department. You can tell by all these names which one is... Alright, Hitman. Oh, rough spot, Hitman. And rough spot. Let's see what's going on with the Infinity Reapers. They're coming in from this western edge down to the south side where all the chaos is happening. Let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there, give you an idea how separated they are. We do have a donut zone going into this crater field area. Let me check in on what's going on over here in the zone, and you can see down below the Extreme Slayers. I think that is it for the Extreme Slayers. We're down to the top 5 teams. We have to be announced Thunder Beast, the Golden Fire, Alpha 4 Legend, and the Infinity Reapers of the 14. We have 3 teams with full 4-man teams and 2 teams that are coming in as solos. And right when I say that, the Golden Fire now having some issues coming in. Slaughter, the last one, still standing, looking straight up the hill at Blaze. Blaze right on top of him. And there goes Golden Fire. F-U-K-U. Start calling them KU before I get in trouble on YouTube. Alright, so let me go ahead and scroll this on in. And none of these players are... Ooh, that was a good time to catch that. That was a whole lot of molly going on. And so we got, look at this, the Infinity Reapers are uphill from to be announced, and we do have the Golden Fire and Alpha 4 Legend down below. Can I get any of this on my map screen? Let me see what I can get on the map screen. Can I bring it back to give you guys an idea where these teams are? There you guys go. Sorry, I have to scroll so far back for you guys to see what is happening. Let me go ahead and put it on the iPad itself. There you go. So now you can see how they are on layers. We got the Infinity Reapers straight up to be announced. They are on the second level down. The Golden Fire Slaughter, I don't know how he's going to get on out of there. And then Alpha 4 Legend on that backside, and they are still coming up and around. We do have to be announced coming down right below the Infinity Reapers. And it looks like we've got on that backside, oh, we're down to the top 3. Alpha 4 Legend letting it all play out with the Infinity Reapers. And the Infinity Reapers are down to just Samir. So now let's get on over to Samir, as they are all pushing right up and in. Look at this. Samar right here does get one of them picked back up as 90. Samar trying to get those nades straight on down, and you can see that we still have Alpha 4 Legend letting this all play out. Samar trying to get those nades right up and over onto Judges, and Blaze down below. Judges right down below underneath where Samar is. So now let me see. Where is LP? LP also knocked from this side. Judges, the last one still standing. Blaze was up to 5 eliminations. Look at this. Judges may have seen. Oh, he knows where Alpha 4 Legend is. And look at that. He's got the shots. Oh, straight up. And so now the Infinity Reapers versus the solo from Alpha 4 Legend. This guy right here, Bob, has 8 eliminations. 8 out of the 13 for. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Rich Esports coming in first with 44 total points to be announced at 39 total points, and Team Control at 35. So we've got 9 points. 9 points separating first and third. Almost there. Rain Esports, Mad Esports, Team Entity, Equinox, Made in Nepal, all right there within 3 points of each other. These scores so tight tonight. This time we are jumping with to be announced. Blaze on fire. 11 eliminations, 1,465 damage. So we'll go ahead and put that map up there. There you guys go. We are coming in from the southern side of Military Base Island, going up that west bridge, straight across the top of Gaka Mount Everest, and straight through North George. There is your flight path. Let me find to be announced Blaze and get him on both of these so that we can drop with him and see what kind of chaos happens with his drop spot. Alright, we've got several players jumping off down on the military base. We have the Tiny Warriors, Rain Esports. Look at military base. How long has it been since we've had so much chaos down here in military base? We have Urza Esports, Infinity Reapers, the Golden Eagles, NA, and another team that I can't even catch. It is Team Zone 0 Zenith. And they are all, look at this, C block and the police station completely packed full of players. So now, let's see what's going on with to be announced. Team Control right over there with them up in that Georgia Pole area. Normally, to be announced goes North Georgia Control down in South Georgia. So we're switching over to the military base. And I got my mute grape on the screen. So now, let's see what else is happening on the rest of this. Pachinki! Spidey, no! Spidey! So we got Abyss Evil over here. We got Team 16. Game over. Always on top. The Ice Elves. We've got the Four Glorious. Look at the chaos that is happening down here in Pachinki. We've got half of the map on Pachinki alone. We got players everywhere on top of each other. Barra 6-4, I just saw you. Where are you, Barra 6-4? We have 4 teams down here. So now let's see what else is happening. We do have, look at this, the Infinity Reapers, Golden Eagles, NA, and Zone 0. Zone 0 down to just a duo over here. The Golden Eagles, one of them does get knocked right across the way. Let me check on the Geo Money. Geo Money picking up Lazarus. I don't know if you guys remember that Lazarus, that pro team we had. Let's check in on the Infinity Reapers, find out what's happening on over here. So it looks like everybody's trying to get the reset off. Let me see what else is happening. Do we have anybody coming up on that north side? Look at how quiet Pachinki is. We still have all these teams in here. We still have the Four Glorious. We still have the Ice Owls. We still have the Abyss Evil. And we still have Game Over right here. They are all starting to cluster right in Midtown Pachinki. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but that's the best I can do. But we still have to fight down here. Ooh, came right out and around. Oh, they are getting taken down. So now Trippy trying to cover from him from the other side as the Golden Eagles NA push right up and in onto the Infinity Reapers. Oh, and now here comes Urza Esports. Urza Esports pushing in from the other end of the C block. So now, look at this, the Infinity Reapers, Trippy, the last one still standing, with 2 other teams in the same C block building. Oh, that nade blew the door right off of them. And so now we got Urza Esports even up on the roof. They're coming in from both sides. The Golden Eagles NA coming up into the middle. Trippy right here trying to get those angles. There goes one from the Infinity Reapers. Trippy, the last one still standing. And we still have Zone 0 Zenith coming in from the backside as well. So they are coming in from all these angles, and we still have the pushes going on right on down here in Pachinki. We're down to three teams over here in Pachinki. We still have Abyss Evil, the Ice Elves, and oh, there goes the last of them. 4. I've already forgotten which team that was right on over there. There goes Trippy out to the net by the Golden Eagles. NA holding that door just a moment too long. Let's check in on Demon on top. And Vortex, where are you? Vortex right on this outside. We still have Urza Zayn in that background as well. Oh, he is right across the way on the other rooftop. And so now we still have the fight in Pachinki going off. We still have the Ice Elves over here, the Four Glorious, and the Abyss Evil. So they are still right on over here. And we are clearing out Pachinki. We're down to 18 teams. And we still have 3 teams in military base. Make that 2 teams over here in a military base. And we still have 3 teams down here in Pachinki. Make that 2 teams down in Pachinki. The fights are going off. And so now Joker going out. Raccoon down to 5 HP. And it looks like we are down onto the solo right on over here in Pachinki. We still have the duo from Zone 0, Zenith, in fighting against all 2 of them from the Golden Eagles and a Geo Manic clutching it up. The Golden Eagles coming out of military base with 9 eliminations. There it is, boys. We've cleared out both Pachinki and the military base at the same time. I'll go ahead and scroll on out. Now let's go find our next fight and find out what is happening. I'll go ahead and put the map screen up there. Don't come at me, Ghosty. Looks like, oh, to be announced just got taken out by Team Control. We lost Scarlet, but look at this. Nick's up to an elimination. JPK up to an elimination. To be announced. Taken out by Team Control over here at the Cube. So now let's get on down here and find out what is happening with Made in Nepal and Equinox. Here's our duck. Oh, duck, sunshine. Oh, ducky is coming around. Oh, hello. He can see you right there. Oh, what a shot straight across. All right, let me get that up there. We'll get back in here. Oh, duck trying to get some of those knocks going on, and it looks like we might have almost there coming up towards that Pachinki area. Oh, duck down to about half health now, so now let's go ahead and scroll this on in a little bit. Our very first zone is about ready to pop, and now we are down to Equinox Nova, the last one still standing against the French Fry. The French Fry coming on in, and we did lose Sage for Made in Nepal, but we will be able to pick up hello French Fry. have some crate with that. All right, so now let's go on over to Team Control, because here comes almost there, right up and in onto the ruins. Almost there. Wolf finding JPK, taking out JPK, and now Nick's trying to get those angles up onto Wiz. Finds Wiz from across the way, so almost there, down to just a duo. Team Control down to just a duo, and we do have Team Entity also coming in off that ridge line. You can see Team Entity coming in from the different directions. Nexus OP straight across, trying to stay out of Nix's sight line. Let's check in on Nexus OP. He's just on this backside. Hello, Sunder. Check Fairy Pier. I already finished Fairy Pier, and I think I caught some of it. Alright. So now, let's go on over here and find out what's going on with 11. 11 right on across here. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. And I think that is all the teams. Yes, it is. So I'll scroll that right on in there. I think you guys can see that this is the main fight at the moment. It's right over here at the ruins. So now you can see on your map that they are still coming in. We have a couple of teams up there on top of Mount Everest as well. We got the Four Glorious with the Ridge Esports, and we still have a couple of teams all the way down on Military Base Island as well. So there's nobody up at the northern side, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll it down so you guys can keep an eye on your teams. We are down to the top 11 teams. Let me get the action back up so Ghosty doesn't come at me. Alright, here we go. 11 with that nade. Right up and over on the Nexus OP. Taking Nike out to about 5 HP. 11 down to about 10 HP. And now it is 9. Oh, they came from the different directions and almost there getting taken out by Team Entity. Now, Team Entity, all of their eyes pointed up the hill onto Control. Team Control up on top in the ruins, right at the top of the hill, with all of Team Entity right on down below them. Still trying to get those angles right on top of them. Rain Esports coming right up and in on top of which team is this? The Tiny Warriors. Not used to the 25. And now here comes the push up the hill by Team Entity onto Team Control. Here comes 3 of them. Nexus OP, Ace OP, the fraggers from Team Entity coming right up and around. We're down to just a duo. And Nike goes down. Ace OP goes down. Nexus OP, the last one, still standing right on the backside. The last fragger gets that nade out and over. The last hope coming right up and around. And we are down to just Hope now. Hope is the last hope, trying to get those shots over onto Lexus from Control. And Lexus and Nyx are still in this, up to 9 eliminations. Alright, let's get on over here and find out what is happening with Mad Esports. Mad Esports right over here with, I think it was Rest in Peace. Let's see what's going on with Mad Esports. And we're down to just Balik. Balik is the last one still standing. And we still have Rain Esports coming on in with 5 eliminations. Alright, let's go ahead. Make sure that we're not missing out on any of these fights. Looks like we might be able to put that map screen back up. We are down to 9 teams, 27 players going into stage 3 in just a few seconds. We still have that river split zone. We might be headed up towards the ruins. Let's see where we go. And there it is. We are headed up towards the ruins. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go. So now, let's see what else is happening. We do have a couple of them knocked. The Golden Eagles coming right up over here on top of Team 18. Made in net. Wow, we got 22 taking those shots. We got the French fries across the way trying to spray down 22. The Golden Eagles coming out of military base with 9 eliminations. Just a duo though, but French fry making it hard to get that knock. So now let's see. I think he might be able to get away from it, but no, Hollow is down to 1 HP. So now there goes Hollow. And ooh, what a nade! What a nade by Ultron, coming right up and in. So Geo is the last one still standing, looking at his teammates across the field, trying to get those shots, trying to get to zone though, because the blue zone is coming. So now he's going to go ahead and head on back. And, oh no, please come back. Please come back. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sometimes it gets a little grumpy when I pick it up. Alright, Geo on that C-swap was able to get Ultron down to about half health. Here comes the nade. Up and over Geo. Money trying to get Ultron. Ultron sliding down there. Ooh, Ultron also throwing the nades over towards Geo. But don't forget, we got French fry across the wide open field. Geo's got to watch out for the coverage. Geo down to 5 HP and Ultron using that. Oh, French fry was knocked. Didn't realize. So Ultron does have to come out of that blue to get on over there. So now let's head on into zone, find out what's happening in the center zone area. Let's go ahead and scroll this in just a little bit more. I think you can see where Maiden Nepal Ultron is coming in. And who's bang? Ooh, is in a fight with Rain Esports now. Let's see, where is Rain on this? And Rain, oh, they're all the way up here. How did he get shot all the way up on top of Mount Everest? It looks like Rain Esports, all four of them, back up onto their feet. So now, let's see. Ooh, Bangu. Let's see. Where are you? He is back up already in the 1 sacks, just right on down below. Hello, kind. Hello. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. We're down to the top 5 teams. We've got Rain Esports over here. We've got Rich Esports on the screen. We still have the team coming up, Team 18 Mate in Nepal, coming into the Rest in Peace department, and Team Control still sitting in Ruins. I feel like Ruins may end up being where we end, and we are probably only going to be in this match for another couple of seconds, guys. Make sure you get your screenshots of RAR right on over into the Jurassic era Discord server. Make sure you get the park ranger, and then you'll see the giveaway channel open right on up. Alright, let's go, guys. We've got the drop right behind Who's Bang Who. We're still right here on the southern edge, so now the Rest in Peace right over here with Rain Esports. So they are right on top of each other now, driving right on by. Evie trying to get those shots right on out. Evie getting another knock on the puppet, coming right up and in, and random is the last one still standing for Rain Esports, trying to get on out of there. Rain Esports up to 10 eliminations, and he's gonna be too late to help the rest of his team, the Rest in Peace department. I don't think he's gonna like that buggy too much. The Rest in Peace department, all four of them are still standing, but it looks like he's thinking about taking those shots, but he needs to get to zone if he wants any of those placement points. Ooh, it's a little late now. They know where he is, and we're down to the top 4 teams. We are in stage 4, and they came right up and around, and now the Rest in Peace department up to 11 eliminations. Now they just have to get to zone. They are in the top 3. We still have Team Control over at the Ruins. We have the Rest in Peace department coming right up and in, and Rich Esports all the way up along that western edge, even on the top of Mount Everest. So the only real team is still in zone, our Team Control. Let me go ahead and put this map up here for you guys so that you can see where your teams are. We still have 30 seconds left of zone 4. And I feel like the Rest in Peace department are about ready to find the Rich Esports. I don't know what goal. Oh, beep beep. Alright, so right on down below. Look at that. The right as he gets to hop on out of that car after he gets it unstuck to get those shots right on over onto Rich Esports. So now, or onto the Rest in Peace department. Rest in Peace department coming right up and along this edge. We got the Twisted Spaceman coming right up and in behind him. Spiceman. The Captain Twisted Spiceman King. There we go. And the Puppet King. Up to 6 eliminations. Let's give him a little bit of screenshot or screen time there, guys. There we go. And let's see who else is Nix from above. Let's see what they are looking at as they're taking those shots from the top of the hill. And now we do have the rest and peace department down to just a solo coming right up and in. Twisted is the last one. And now we are down to just Rich Esports versus a solo. Nix is trying to get their teammate picked back up. I think that is Lexus. I'm trying to see this. Yes, it is Lexus. I'm so afraid to touch it and get the Elgato mad at me again. Verk up to 5 eliminations coming along that back edge, trying to get that squeeze play over onto Team Control. They are coming at him from all the different angles, and Vert coming right up and through this water, coming up along this ridgeline. Goldleaf driving up for the distraction on the other side, getting those angles right across, but I feel like Vert is the most likely to find the duo from Team Control in this one story shack. So we're down to the final 2 teams. Make sure you have your screenshot over in the server, guys, because it is just seconds away from the finish. We have 13 seconds remaining in stage 5. So let's see, Goldleaf, he is moving out and through. Bangu still looting. Might as well loot. There's 2 players left. Alright, so now let's see what's gonna happen. It does look like we're taking the shots over across. It might be Lexus taking the shot. Nix pops up just as I was getting ready to change that, but Verk right within nade distance. Verk has 4 nades left in this. Creeping right up and in. Goldleaf throwing the nades over into Nix, and Nix. Ooh, that Molly right on to Nexus. So now it is up to Nexus. Nexus is Alexis is the last one still standing, getting ready to throw the nade out the door onto Goldleaf. And Vert coming right up and behind, throwing the nades right up and over. Oh! The jump over the wall by Vert. There you go. Rich Esports coming in first with 9 eliminations. Coming in second, Team Control with 10 eliminations. The rest in Peace Department with 11 eliminations. 9, 10, 11. I feel a pattern coming on. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21. 22 and 23. Going all out, the Puppet King playing for Rich Esports. 6 eliminations, 1,070 damage. And with that, I will be right back with the Wheel of Names and tonight's final unofficial live scores. We got to give these teams time to dispute if there are any issues, but we will get to see the unofficial scores. I will be right back. For Alpha 4 Legend pushing up the hill into Samar and 90. And 90 is up to 5 eliminations, but 90 be the bush. So now let's see what's gonna happen. 90 has that nade out, trying to throw those nades up and over Samar, not too far behind him, and here they come, separating out. Not sure which one I should have stuck with, but 90 does have a couple of extra. Oh, Samar's getting pretty close to him. Let's see what's going on. Samar's right on top of him. And here comes a nade right up and over onto Samar, backing Samar up. But now 90 knows where Bob is down below. And here comes a nade right up and over does not connect with Bob over here. And it is just the side of the mountain keeping these players apart. And now let's see. You can see that 90 is just waiting for him to make the wrong move. He wants to see where that helmet's gonna pop on up, and it looks like they're gonna try to get over to this drop, and Samara is right there behind 90. Here comes some more nades up and over, and he's going to get the drop. He does get the drop. He's got that fresh level 3 gear, and now he's got the famous, the 5.56 Groza. So now here they come right up and in, and trying to get those shots, and he does get 90 down to about half health. 90 also has the M249 as 90 is trying to get healed back up. Where is Samar? Right next to him. Samar dropping that first aid, and now some more smokes. Our zone is still right on top of these 3 players. And here they come out and around. We are still in zone 8. They do push Bob out from behind the loot drop. And now Bob switching over to the S12 and 90. 90 is the sole survivor of the Infinity Reapers. Samar has been knocked. Welcome back, everyone, to the Wheel of Names. We got the Wheel of Names up. We got the scores. Are you ready for this? Let me do the shuffle. That is 1, 2, 3. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Tonight's UC winner, Suhan, congratulations. Get over there, open a ticket in the Jurassic Era Discord server. Let them know that you won tonight's UC giveaway. Now, are you guys ready to see these scores? Who was it? It was Rich Esports. Rich Esports coming in first with 62 total points. Team Control at 51. To be announced, tied with Rain Esports at 40 total points. There are your scores tonight, guys. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and supporting these players, these teams, Jurassic Era, and me. We all truly appreciate your support. Have a great week. Stay safe. I love you, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.